Welcome, water signs, to your energy reading for the week. I am Alex Roberti, and this is Soulstice Revival. If you are new, please like and subscribe to my channel. Also, click the bell so you can receive more messages. Now, originally I was going live today on the Facebook page, but unfortunately, Mercury retrograde, as much as I love thee, has told me twice now that I need to retry, and so I set aside this time. I'm just going to do recorded readings and upload them to the YouTube channel. So let me take a sip of water and we'll get started. So this is for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Now I'm pulling a chakra card for the overall energy and where the other cards are going to be related to. Just give me a second. I have the messages for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Isolation, truth, throat chakra, sorry. Let me pull the other two cards. Got the mountain card, strength. Oh, at the bottom of the deck you have the volcano, vitality. Volatility. Oh my god, I can't pronounce that. Okay. Okay. Oh man. You can tell this is my last reading. Yeah. Maybe that's this Mercury retrograde. Maybe my communication's a little off. Okay. Last card, water signs. What is the messages for water? Resolve conflicts. Storm. At the bottom of your deck you have Sage. Spirit contact. Spirit is letting you know you are not alone. Allow the universe to support you. Storm. Resolve conflicts. Well, that makes a lot of sense. And why is that? Because you are blocking yourself from having joy by holding on to these resentments, by not coming forward with your truth and isolating yourself instead. Sometimes we keep our emotions in. We don't like the negative feelings that we have, so we shun them and repress them. And what that does is allow it to boil underneath the surface. That's not forgiving. That's not moving on. That's simmering, and it's unhealthy. So, water signs, where are you unhappy? What conflict in your life has to be resolved? Let's read. I love to read the card from this deck because it gives you a journaling exercise, or it gives you prompts for you to write in your journal. Whatever ideas come when I'm speaking to you, jot them down in your journal. Pause the video. Jot it down, watch it, and then take some time to meditate on what was said in the video and the messages and write. And we're in a waning crescent, so this is excellent time for introspection, journaling, and releasing what needs to be released, which means even if you put it in a journal, at least you're speaking your truth somewhere, okay? And let's be real, you're the water sign, so you've got a lot of emotions, but don't be afraid of the ones that are a little more scary. You can write unsent letters and still get the benefit of keeping it somewhat respectful, right? Because if you journal it out through an unsent letter, then you can figure out what's the nice way to resolve the conflict and allow the storm to pass. The storm will pass. I want to say Pisces, so some of you Pisces might even be feeling some of that a little more, but this is Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer signs. So let's read the isolation card so I can give you more guidance. I'll read the short description and then we'll go into the large description. So this card is called Sapphire's Blue. A childlike playfulness is hidden under Sapphire's serious, elegant exterior. This card denotes wealth and an ability to do anything well. What a perfect message for the water signs too, because creative energy is all around you. Trust and loyalty are indicated. Sapphire also has a capacity for healing. You have the ability to do some healing work. Now, let's look at the main message of Sapphire's blue. I've got all I could ever need right here. Remaining grateful for everything and appreciating what you do have, so that you're not in that feeling of lack, because that lack can create resentment and anger inside of us as well. What they're not giving me. So if you're in a relationship and you're only focused on what's going wrong, you're not focusing on the blessings that that relationship is offering you as well. Now, if you're in a partnered relationship, especially long term, this is something you constantly have to work at sometimes. And couples go through this, so it's natural. You don't have to beat yourself up or beat the relationship up just because you're going through a hurdle or a bump in the road, you know. But you do want to resolve this. Spirit does want you to address this and not ignore your feelings, because you also might not be speaking your truth. And when you don't do that, the other person can't turn towards you either. They can't read minds. We like to think people can read our mind. They should just know how to do this, because that's how I do it. I would never do this to somebody, so why would somebody else? No, that's not how it works. Just because we don't do something some way doesn't mean that's how other people were raised or how they do things. But give them an opportunity to change or respond to your needs. So let me keep going. The legend. Sapphire is blue. Occasionally he gets invited somewhere, but invariably he turns down the invitation. After all, what would he wear? He bought a tux once, just in case, but won't wear it because he might spill something on it. Besides, going out would alter his routine. Ooh, I love it. I love it. Oh my God, I love it. We gotta go back to this, but let me keep going. He's tried to meet people, but hasn't met anyone of his caliber. So Sapphire stays home alone and remains quite blue. Inspiration. Do not wait for the right time to live your life. You are on the verge of something big. If you don't participate, it could pass you by. Personal inquiry. Sapphire does not know the difference between isolation and solitude. Do I? So in a journal, what would be really good is, do I know the difference between isolation and solitude? Am I isolating myself from others right now? Or am I needing this time to reflect? It could be because of the time we are in that it's more the time of introspection and laying low as the moon comes to the dark side for the new moon. Key ideas. Self-protection, making excuses, over-preparing, never feeling ready to take action. Keywords: celebration, experiences, and play. Now, remember, it's general. You can book a personal reading by clicking in the description below and following the process that I tell you to do. But I get different messages. And so I just want to say, at the bottom of the chakra deck is Miracle, which is in the, actually the two are, wow. So the solar plexus, that confidence, feeling empowered, feeling powerful, and not feeling like you're in lack. But the solar plexus is that confidence, that joy, that ability to have fun. So right now, a lot of you water signs are not allowing yourself to say yes to things in life. You're saying yes, you're saying no. And you're saying no, it's more of an excuse. You're making excuses as to why you can't do this or you can't do that because you've got such and such to do. Like, Spirit wants you to have fun. You have to have fun. You can't take life so serious. Get out there. Surround yourself with positive people or people that enrich your life. For some of you creative individuals, you might be in your own way. If you know you want to go read your poetry and you want to publish your poetry and you're just afraid, you could be making excuses. Well, I gotta work, so I can't go tonight, or I can't go this week. No, Let's take small steps that will get you to where you want to be in your life. So can you go to one networking event? Can you go to one open mic a month? We're not asking you to take on the world. We're asking you to take one step. That's what Spirit really wants you to hear. And then allow yourself joy. Oh, I forgot. Oh my God, I totally forgot the mountain card, the strength card. Oh my God. So don't be afraid to take those small steps because you have got the strength. It might take endurance because you might not see results right away, but you have to believe it. Spirit is here to support you. The universe is supporting you. What you want wants you, water signs. With the miracle card is let go of the fear and allow yourself to embrace everything you have right now. Everything. Because an attitude of gratitude brings more abundance and opportunities in your life. And I promise you that is the truth. The more you practice it, the more you will begin to believe it. And you've got the abundance card here too. And that card, it told you, practice gratitude. What do you have in your life right now? Have the strength. Have the strength to resolve whatever conflicts too. I remember that was part of this reading for some of you. So if it is a relationship, your relationship does have the potential of being sustainable throughout the difficult times. But it won't if you don't connect with those emotions and start speaking your truth in a respectful way. When you behavior, whatever it is, I feel blank. When you don't return my call, I feel unappreciated. I feel unacknowledged. I feel disrespected. You know, I need you. That's where we get our needs met. I need you to help me by, remembering to respond, especially by the end of the day, if you're in a relationship. Now, I don't know what it is. Figure it out for yourself on how you need to say it. But when you insert the behavior, I feel, because that's not attacking somebody. Nobody likes to be attacked. And yeah, you have the strength to speak that truth. You have the strength in the relationship, potentially, if you are able to manage these emotions. You don't want to pop off. You don't want to pop off. That's not kind. Resolve these conflicts. Whatever storm is in your life right now, you got to do it. If it's a conflict within yourself, you got to work through it. You got to tell yourself the truth. And you got to start saying yes more. Say yes to opportunities. I think my Venus is a Scorpio, I believe, but my sun, moon, and rising are not water. So, but I can relate to the part of not saying yes and making those excuses. And we are masterminds at creating excuses. We can have the best justifications as to why we don't do things. So start saying yes more. Yeah. Check yourself before you wreck yourself or that relationship. Is there anything else that I really want to say? Because we've got the throat chakra here, it's really just, how are you expressing yourself? Could be you need to get a creative outlet for you to be able to work through those emotions. It might be easier for you to do it that way. And some of you actually channel spirit through creative outlets. That's your calling, and you're denying yourself of that. So make sure when you are alone, perhaps to change your perception, am I alone, or is this space for me to do something creative and change that perspective? So I'm in a more joyful state and I'm feeling grateful for this opportunity rather than resentful, I hope that makes sense for you guys. It is general. You can book a personal reading. Again, follow the description and the link below on how to do that. And I would love your feedback, comments, what you liked, what you didn't like. Check out your sun, moon, and your rising. Take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? Have a wonderful week, and I will see you guys soon.